Want to know the number one mistake marketers make when they first start using messenger bots in their business? They say too much. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 8 best ways to create irresistible content for your Facebook Messenger bot. And for the very best chatbot marketing tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified each and every week when I drop a new video. Content marketing and copywriting can feel daunting for any platform, so it's not surprising to me when I see business owners struggle with what to say inside of their messenger bot. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 8 best ways for you to craft amazing experiences for your messenger subscribers. So by the end of this video, you will be walking away like a writing pro for your messenger bot. And be sure to stick around till the end of this video where I'm going to share with you my number 1 tip for overcoming writer's block. And if we haven't had a chance to meet yet, I'm Heather Terveen of heatherterveen.com, and I help entrepreneurs increase their income and impact with chatbot marketing. And believe it or not, before I became an entrepreneur, I worked as a professional writer for a very large online digital media company. So this is actually my very, very favorite topic to talk about when it comes to chatbot marketing. So let's dive in. Before we dive all the way into the 8 best tips, there are 2 questions you need to know the answer to before these tips will probably apply and be helpful. The first question to ask yourself is, who is my ideal customer avatar? And how can I best serve them is the second question, okay? So make sure that you have that really, really nailed down, because the rest of the tips in this video will be so much easier to put into practice and to apply to your business and using Messenger for your business if you know who you're talking to and how you can best serve them so that they can reach their goals. Number 1, each message should be 3 sentences or less. I know this can seem daunting at first, but it really is so important to be brief and to the point. So 3 sentences or less for each message, and if you need to, you can use a time delay or spark a question or some sort of other break in the copy before you move on to the next message. Number 2, spark a question at the beginning of almost every message that you send out to your subscribers. This not only gets to know your subscribers better, but it also encourages them to participate in the conversation with you. Number 3, write conversationally like you would with a friend through text. The biggest mistake I see marketers making right now is when they're talking too much, like I said at the beginning of this video, they are using the little chat window for their messenger bot similarly to how they would send an email broadcast. And that is not how we want to write our messenger bot messages. We want them to be conversational and to be like a text message and less like an email blast. So write conversationally, think about how you would talk with a friend through text to help you kind of nail down how your messages should flow. Number 4, do use emojis, do use videos, GIFs, audios, and time delays. Those are those delays where it looks like somebody's typing. Do use all those things in your messages. Almost every message should be sent with some sort of visually appealing piece to it, whether that is video or a picture or a GIF or what have you. So do use all those things so that it is visually appealing for your subscribers. Number 5. Now, number 5 is more of a mindset shift. You want to think more like Twitter and less like a blog post or any other longer form type of writing platform online. More like Twitter, right? So Twitter limits each tweet to 140 characters. And you really, really, really want to constrict your messages. I know it sounds like I'm beating a dead horse here, but I'm telling you right now that it's the number 1 thing that I talk to people about is making their messages tighter, more concise. So think like Twitter, less like a blog post. Number 6, you wanna get to the friggin' point. Okay, so like we said before, this is like text, and in text, you get to the friggin' point quickly. This is not the space to have really long form indulgent storytelling. So when all else fails, remember that you want to get to the friggin' point as quickly as you can. Number 7, use slang. Use slang. Now, I'm assuming that your audience is not neurosurgeons, or if it's not appropriate for you to use slang with your audience, then obviously use your discretion. But the point of friggin' that I just used in my previous point, friggin' is a word that I use when I'm having conversations with people. So friggin' is a word that I use inside of my messenger bot. So do use slang, do use shortcuts and contractions, and all the words that you would say when you are actually speaking with somebody. Number 8, you want to remember and think to yourself, I'm chatting with them, not I'm talking at them. I'm chatting with them, not I'm talking at them. And I bring this point up because this is conversational marketing. We are crafting conversations with our subscribers. This is a big mindset shift for people that are used to creating content for other social media outlets, for their emails and for blog posts and what have you. This isn't like that. We are trying to craft conversations. So we want to remember that we are trying to chat with them, not we're just blasting content and talking at them. So remember, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. And inside your messenger bot, you want to remember that you want to listen as much, or if not even more, than you want to talk. And now for my bonus tip. Whether you're a seasoned writing pro or you're pretty green to having to write content in your business, there's really no one that I've met that hasn't suffered from writer's block at one point or another. So if you find yourself struggling to find the words to write out for your messenger bot or for any content marketing and writing that you have to do online, my number 1 tip for you is to talk it out. Talk it out. So if you're struggling with writing it down, talk it out and have sort of a fake conversation out loud and then write down what you say. I think it was Marie Forleo who said she's never met anybody who's had talker's block. I promise you, if you try talking it out, the written words will become very, very easy for you to formulate. Now you know the very best ways to create irresistible content for your messenger bot. Which tip surprised you the most? Let me know by sharing in the comments below. I cannot wait to connect with you there. And also, if you're interested in seeing a messenger bot in action and taking one for a test drive, head on over to heathertrevine.com/demobot and you can experience a chatbot for yourself over there. And one final request. If you liked this video, would you let me know by hitting the like button below and sharing it with a friend? As always, I will be back here next week with a new video, and I cannot wait to connect with you then.